All right, should be live here in just a second. We look good. 2-2 on Correa. If you're wondering where he was with Minnesota, he went back to the Astros. Three two. What's up, Gibbs? What's up, Allison? What's up, Daniel? How's it going, everybody? Hopefully you're all well. 3-2 with one away. What's up, Fernando? What's up, Tia? How you both doing? I'm good. Just hanging out. Got like another week and then the semester starts up. I don't know. I don't keep track of things like that. So no, I don't. That'll be a double with one away. I don't know why I would know that information. Hey, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, man. You're too kind. I've been doing all sorts of work at my desk for the Tom Brady Super Bowl video in the background. That's like, damn. Hell yeah, Fernando. At least you have something you can watch. A lot of watch time you can put it on it. Hell yeah, though, Daniel. I appreciate you, man. It's always very, very kind. Here's Altuve. Your team won for it. Yeah, you said that in the Discord, and I said that's awesome. The place where Fernando can't hang out. Fernando, you missed a riveting discussion I had with myself about the Patriots today. Kind of yesterday too. Yeah, Lernando. 0-1. Oh, that sucks. That's probably an infield hit. Oh, and a surprise, they fucked up. First and third, one away. I guess a double play will get us out of this now. Great defense there. A good way to win a game. All right, here's Sanchez. We'll probably just let him get a hit too. Ball one. You have an off day today? Nice. Email better with Discord and summed up. They basically said, we know you did nothing wrong, but we literally can't unban you due to safety protocols. That sucks. So you're just kind of banned from their services now. Nice, Tia. That's what's up. Damn, dude. There has to be some way around that. 1-2. Wonder if you went to like your friend's house and made a Discord. Oh no, because they probably have Discord too, so it'd link to their Discord. If there was just a way you could get to a brand new computer at a friend's house and then install Discord that way. But again, it's one of them things where it's oh, and they strike out Sanchez 2 away. Here's Walker. Yeah, okay. Walker's up now. Hopefully we can get him too. Get out of the inning. Hopefully, Eugene. We can only hope. We can only hope. Yeah, he might be out for the season. He hurt his pec. Bit of a brutal blow. Yeah, I mean, you have football starting up anyway, so Discord's not really important. Ball one. What's up, Joel? Yeah, he went to the Dolphins. Kind of a surprise move, but no one really wanted him. What must hurt? 2-0. Oh, Judon going to the Dolphins? I don't give a fuck. I don't care where players play. It's a business at the end of the day. I don't get salty at players for going where they want to play, where they can get some money. 3-0. Oh, the Lions rookie. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. He wasn't really going to play a lot anyway. He might have toward the end of the year, but he is a rookie. And the Lions are wildly deep at the edge position. I know it doesn't seem like it. The Lions were playing like 4-string edge rushers last year and getting like decent production. They're incredibly deep at that position. It's not the end of the world. 3-1. Probably going to need to throw this guy strikes. He's like the easiest bat remaining right now. That could get us around any run scoring. And they walked him. Bases loaded. Here's Caratini. They can't play in the World Series. Got a Gibbs jersey? Hell yeah, JD. Lions are going to sign Zadarius Smith. It seems like he's destined to come to Detroit. I just don't think he wants to do the preseason stuff. 0-1 on a called strike to Caratini. Bases loaded for the Astros here in the top of the first. Tigers hoping to tightrope out of a little jam. We'll see if they can do it. His number 0-1. Oh, the new one. Nice. Agent Zero. Only certain players can wear 0 or it's you look ridiculous. Like if you're not a good player, you look silly wearing number 0. Ball 1. Jack's messing around. No, he's not pitching good at all right now. He has no control. There's $100. Yeah, it makes sense. The jerseys aren't cheap. 1-2. It is the first inning though, so I'm not too worried about it. Most pitchers don't, not most, but some pitchers just don't really settle in the first inning right away. Just get out of this and we're okay. 1-2. Watch him still strike out the side. Oh, he gets a line out. All right, there we go. We'll get out of the inning. All right, nice job by Flaherty. Way to pitch out of a jam. What is it? Skubal versus their best pitcher. We have Spencer Arrighetti going tonight. We could win this first game, I think. Christian Gonzalez after getting a pick 6 on Tua to send the Patriots to the wild card. Fernando's going to lose his mind if that happens. My third jersey, my other two are St. Brown and Lions number 97. Oh, for a Hutch. Astros stole 2 World Series. Yeah, I guess. Not really. Good Jacob stranding the bases. If they want to trade for him, sure. All we'd have to do is give up draft picks. I don't think we'll need them for a minute. Not high ones anyway. Hunter Brown, Skubal. Oh, that'll be good. That was a good inning, Joe. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do something real quick. Boom. Nice, Joe. I'll be starting a fantasy football league after week 3 of the preseason ends. People are going to talk about football right now. It's right before the start of the season. I haven't done any football streams, so it is what it is. For the Tigers, though, it'll be Keith, Torres, and Carpenter to lead it off. Then Green, Torkelson, Perez, Dingler, Sweeney, and Baez. Pretty standard lineup today. Damn, dude. I thought we weren't going to see Sweeney in the lineup and we were going to see McKinstry today. Can't get what we want, though. Yeah, Alex Lang is back. You're finally beating Kenny this year? Well, no, Kenny didn't win any championships this year. No, I didn't stream last night. Hopefully soon. I don't know. Hell yeah, Seth. I don't know. Maybe Torres will start hitting again. now that we're playing good competition. Yeah, I won one of the championships last year. I'm a reigning defending champion in one of my leagues. I won my first ever fantasy football this last year. Well, won. Damn, Joel, you fell off the bike. I'm a biking expert. Sorry that happened, though. That sounds shitty. You came close. Yeah, you did. You'll be back. Kenny's like, I'm going to take all the leagues this year. Nothing will ever stop the fact that Kenny had the Ken Dynasty and won 3 straight championships in our leagues. That'll be a leadoff base hit for Colt Keith. Let's go. All right, 2-run homer, Gleyber Torres. Sorry to tell you guys. Sorry to spoil. Kenny's talking crazy shit because he's got 3 fucking fantasy championships. Yeah, make sure you guys follow Kenny's channel too, by the way. He does stream, he makes content. He's a filthy Packers fan, but everything else is pretty cool. What'd you lose, Miles? Torres silent game, which means he's going to get a big hit. I was watching Woodward's stream yesterday, and they were not big fans of Paddock. Well, yeah, Paddock, he did not have a good game. And it kind of felt like he had a bad game twice against Minnesota on purpose. Because it's like, damn, both of his bad starts are against Minnesota. That's pretty crazy. Your friend likes the Packers? Fair enough. Yeah, Torres, I don't know. It's 1-1 by Torres. You got a shitty draft. Yeah, your drafts didn't go the best for you last year. Brian Stott, nice. Oh, you have Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, taking McCaffrey is always a risk in fantasy football. The tight end. Ugh. Okay, Tia. Makes sense why they'd like the Packers. 2-1. On Torres with the runner at first. 0-0 score, bottom of the first. No out. You know, obviously we're at the second hitter with the guy on. 2-1. Here comes the homer. Never mind, Torres lines out. 1 away. Yeah, it's Mr. Spaghetti Arrighetti. Your mom likes the Cowboys? Yeah, a lot of older people do. Here's Scary Carey to hit a home run. I'm just going to say everyone hits a home run, then be like, called it. I'm not going to do that. Let's just hope we get on. Keep the inning going. Arrighetti's not the best pitcher, and I think we've destroyed him usually every time we face him, so I'm not too worried. You had Josh Jacobs, and he made me buy, like... There we go. That sucks, Miles. That's funny to you. Yeah, Al Michaels needs to retire. 0-1. 0-2. Yeah, your grandma into football. That's funny. I'm sure it's just, you know, it's one of them things where you think they like it. She probably doesn't care about it. She just, you know what I mean? It's a way to bond with you and a way to like talk to you and like be in your life in some way. And Carpenter goes down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Here's Riley Green. And that's a nice thing that people do, especially like older family members. Joe Flacco has made the starting quarterback for the Browns. Yeah, it's a bunch of rookies and Joe Flacco. I don't know. Al Michaels is still pretty good. He still gets pretty fired up. I don't think so, Fernando. I think that's a bad take, personally. Yeah, but I mean, of course she's gonna watch the game. She wants to be able to talk to you about it. What if you start talking to her about it? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, grandparents are pretty cool, man. And that probably makes it even better because it's like she's trying to get into it. She's trying to learn about it. Even watch the preseason games in case you call her and want to talk. You know. a nice thing she does. Yeah, sounds like it. I had third pick and eighth pick. Yeah, you want to get either the first or the last pick of a draft. Those are the ideal ones. And Colt Keith steals second, his first steal of the year. To be fair, the Bucks Falcons game wasn't really a good game. You know, the funniest thing of Al Michaels is he knows when a game doesn't matter. And who cares about a game-winning pick in the Bucks Falcons game? He was probably pissed off he had to do that game. 1-2. I'm sorry, but the Buccaneers versus the Atlanta Falcons can't be a game of the year contender. It doesn't register on the list. And we strike out. He strikes out. Not a single one of them lefties could hit that guy. That's pretty embarrassing. Oof. Yeesh. Can't hit the guy with the 7 ERA. Yeesh. Larry Larpenter and Lily Lean. They get big L's on their at-bats. They struck out against a loser. One of the worst pitchers, starting pitchers in the league, and these guys just struck out like they were babies. That's embarrassing. Anyway, Diaz, Smith, and Melton do up. So I couldn't tell if that was Morton or not. It might be. Yeah, we're talking about it. It's a commercial break right now. And, you know, so there's not really much to talk about currently. That's why we're all here hanging out. Isn't the Monday Night Football game, like, awful, though? It's, like, a terrible matchup. I mean, it's a preseason game, so, like, naturally, right? But, like, isn't the actual matchup itself, like the Jaguars versus, like, the Giants? Oh, yeah, man. Have a good workout. Oh, while you work. All right. Have a good shift. Commanders, Bengals. Oh, that's not that bad, actually. Well, no, neither team is going to play starters, so it's like who did, you know what I mean? Unless they do, I suppose. What if they just play a full ass game versus one another, like they both play starters the whole game? Would you be entertained by some shit like that? Or would you think that was the dumbest thing you ever saw two teams do before the season starts? I would classify it as probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I didn't read the word workout. Because look at, for some reason, I can't get rid of that little heart and it blocks off a good chunk of the fucking words you guys type. Starters in Bengals game first. Okay, they're both going to play starters for a drive. All right. It'd be fun to watch then. 1-1. Let's hope for a ground out here from Diaz. We're all rooting for it. 1-2. Actually, I'd prefer a pop out. I don't really trust these guys with ground balls. I don't know. I personally think that it's bad for when people bet on the Tigers, either for or against. It never seems to go the way you want it to. 2-2. Hell yes, Seth. Deuce. Did you guys ever have in Little League one of those overzealous umpires? By the way, it'll remain 2-2. There was this umpire who, whenever somebody would strike out, depending if you struck out looking, he would run in front of the plate and do like the most dramatic punch out ever and just screech at the top of his lungs, strike 3. But if you struck out looking, he went, or if you struck out swinging, he went struck three. Like the most reserved, like, he struck out, sorry, kid. But if you went down looking, he embarrassed the shit out of you. Like, dog, I'm telling, like, I'm not even like over exaggerating. He would like jump up in front of everybody, go, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," and he'd look at you after he did it too. Like, what are you gonna do about it? And the whole crowd would laugh at you every time, dude. I fucking hated that guy. Very funny guy, very good umpire. He didn't make bad calls. It was just brutal. The Bengals have slow. Oh, Bengals are slow starters because they don't play their starters much in the preseason. Similar with the Lions. That's why the first 2 weeks of the season, the Lions seem very slow on offense, and they usually lose week 2, week 1. What they usually lose the second week of the season and look completely lost. You're not ready to start school? I am. I love school. All right, it's 0-2 now on Smith. Foul tip and a called strike. One away here in the top of the 2. You got to get back to playing football. You got football coming up, big money. You got the season. Hell yeah, that'll be a strikeout. A couple strikeouts in a row here for Flaherty. He's already at 4. When do I start? Next week on Wednesday. I have meetings and stuff throughout the week and next week, though, too. We start Wednesday, though. You start Monday. For some reason, we start on Wednesdays at my school. I don't know why. I'm a TA. Ball 1. Just September 3rd. About a bitch. What position do you play in football? Big money. We have a few people who play and watch. 1-1. I'm gonna get what's a TA? A teacher's assistant. A teaching assistant. It's a level of teaching college. I'm basically at the lowest level where I don't really get paid to do it. I get a stipend and a free degree out of it, so I do get compensated for my work. But yeah, I basically teach a very low level college class. If any of you have ever been in college, you know your freshman composition class that you took. I would be your professor in a class like that. It's usually some kind of English TA that does first year writing classes or freshman composition, first year writing, whatever your school may have called it. English 1 on 1000, English, damn it, he hit Melton. 1 on, 2 out. Here's Pena. Watching everyone get out in early June, but I'm stuck till late June, but it's worth it because you start a little later. Yeah, it's English 1050 for some places. It's English 100, 101 for some places. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I teach a lot. I've taught a lot of athletes. I've taught one kid who was on the baseball team, one kid who was on the basketball team, and then in my other class, I believe I taught somebody who. All right, there was a few athletes in that one. One kid played soccer. It's 1-1. Another girl played soccer, and one girl played tennis. So I've taught about like 5 or 6. I think I just don't remember if one kid was an athlete or not. I think he ran track. I literally cannot remember if he did or not. He was a dog shit student, so it's like probably. 1-1. No, not you. Actually, that's not fair. Most track students are pretty good in school. This is last year preseason football because it is almost yeah. Yep, Seth. There's only 2 weeks left till start a regular season. This week goes by, the next week, and then we play football the following. What's up, Brent? 25th on Monday. Yeah, that's what most people are, Allison. 2-1. Are they reviewing it or something? Oh, Pubertus. Oh, yeah, there we go. Flaherty gets out of it again. Looks like a little pop-up there. Just what we wanted. Maybe a flyout, rather. Either way, we'll head to the bottom of the second. 0-0 score. Tigers will send Torkelson, Perez, and Dingler to the plate. Perez, and Dingler due up. Dun 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 dun. Hubertus. Well, I mean, Fernando, you can name yourself that. You could just change your name. It's not even. Well, I think actually you're not allowed to change anything in Trump's America. I think it's illegal to change your name now, actually. What's up, Brent? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Damn, Brewers are up at 79. That's pretty crazy. What happens if you minus 12? Hey, Seth, what's 79 minus 12? Let's see if somebody knows that answer. Someone's like, Fernando, what did you just say, dude? I don't know why that's funny, but I think I just made Fernando say 67. Oh yeah, they're not gonna get me in that fucking class, dude. I'm not gonna get got by that. Do you think I'm some kind of bitch? Very funny that two people are just spazzing. Fernando, to be fair, I've never not been good on stuff like that. If you're, I mean, to be fair. Spencer Torkelson's one of your fantasy people. We could use a torque bomb. It would help. Fernando, I've literally never not known these things. Fernando, I'm a quirky Gen Z boy. No, like you're 32, brother. Let it go. Fernando's like, I almost unsubbed. 2-1. 3-1. Not really sure why that's a ball, but we'll take it. 3-1 here to Torque. You're good at math. I'm not. Actually, I am good at math. I know how to use a calculator. I know how to do math. Spencer Torkelson will walk for that sets up Perez with a runner on. Plus, I can just use AI to do math for me. I'm good. And that shit'll be like 100% correct with AI, because the one thing I trust a computer to do is to like literally do math. You know how easy AI probably finds math? They're like, yeah, the answer is this. Here's all the work. God, I'd have been so much better at math with AI. Oh man, that would, because I'd have known how to just do it. I'd have been able to create multiple examples, and I just know how to do that work. Oh, y'all are so lucky to have AI with math, because you just fucking can figure out how to do it the best way possible. And they hit Paris with the pitch. 2-on, nobody out. Here's Dylan Dingler. Good job by Paris to get hit by the pitch. Is he charging the mound? Paris just broke his bat and stabbed a man in the chest. He keeps goring him. Oh my God. Paris just is, now he's eating his insides. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. The screen just went black. I don't know what I just saw, but I think I just saw a man eat another man's innards. I'm just kidding. 2-on, nobody out. Texas also has a ban like that. A bunch of places are banning phones in school. I don't know if that's a good idea. I think it's a bad idea, but I don't know. It might help fucking kids learn how to read. No, half of you motherfuckers can't read anymore, so it's like probably a good idea. What's up, Joel? Call it strike one. Joel's like, I'm not watching the game. Is that really happening? 0-2. Uh-oh, Dingler. Come on, bud. You know, Eric Getty's the pitcher we hit the second time through in the lineup, I think. Yeah, that's the one thing I was thinking of, like, because, like, you know, our country does have, like, how the hell? Oh, okay, it was an error drop. Nobody made the play. We have the bases loaded, nobody out. Nobody scored on that because fucking that guy probably dropped a fly ball. How is that not an error? Like, or did he just completely misjudge that in left field? I think most states have you can get a ticket for driving on the phone. It is banned. Well, Perez has been subbed out. The Detroit police are putting him in jail. Yeah, pretty much, Jim. Good call. We think so, Hubertus. Patriots should be a lot better, especially if we can make a move for a player like Terry McLaurin or Trey Hendrickson. We have the pieces and the money to get either player. All right. Bases loaded. 1-0 count for Sweeney. All right, Trey. I believe in Trey Sweeney. Called that's kind of a shitty call. 1-1. In Green Bay. 1-1. Well done in Green Bay. What the fuck am I thinking? It's an expensive pickup. 1-2. Swing and strike. My stance is that phones aren't that big of a problem to where you got to ban them and potentially look at the risk for something that's not a big deal, at least for I am. Yeah, maybe like taking them away and making them stay in lockers or something. Like no phones in class is probably the way to go. You can have them at locker. And Trey Sweeney goes down looking, one away. What a useless at bat that was. Here's Baez. All right, Javi, just lift a fly ball for us, bud. Yeah, pouches or something like that to where you have access to it between classes or at lunch. But otherwise, you probably just shouldn't have your phone in school. I kind of agree with that to some extent. That's how we did it in my school. You were allowed to have it between classes and at lunch because it was a state law, but you're not allowed to have it in class. Swing and strike, it's 0-1. Yeah, Texas is a crazy state. It's 0-1 on a swing and strike to Javi. And Baez, I think, just hit into a double play. Nice. What a terrible job by Sweeney and Baez. Completely just blew that inning up. Wow, those were two of the worst at-bats I've ever seen with the bases loaded. That was really bad. I don't know. Sometime next week. Yeah, that was. Well, we probably should just send him back down to AA or something. And maybe just not play Javi much anymore this year either. Yeesh. That's pretty bad. Wow. Anyway, top of the third, 0-0. Yeah, the Trey Sweeney experiment has failed. We should probably just call up Malloy or somebody like that. Just send him right back down to AAA and just play just about anybody else at short. Nice, Seth. Nah, there's no reason to rush it. He's only like 20. We don't need to call anyone up. We got guys who can play shortstop. We'll just call up Malloy. We'll be fine. We have enough other outfielders. We're good. We just got to call up somebody else to hit. And McKinstry and Baez will have to play shortstop. You know, it just sucks we don't have really a good center fielder outside of Baez. That has nothing to do with the hitting coach. That two guys suck at hitting. I don't know. If you haven't noticed, the majority of our team has an OPS of 700 plus. That's exceptionally good in Major League Baseball. We have like 3 guys who are going to hit 30 home runs this year. A couple guys who are going to hit 30 plus doubles potentially too. I don't know. I think our hitting is wildly improved from where we were. Sweeney is just a bad hitter. 1-0. He's a quadruple A player. Baez sucks and Sweeney sucks. I don't know. Pretty straightforward answer, right? Sweeney can't even figure out how to hit a ball. And Baez grounded right into a double play instead of trying to lift the ball. He just swung at whatever pitch. Pretty straightforward way to fucking inning up. To be fair, Astros had the bases loaded with 1 out and they didn't score either. You know what I mean? It's like neither team looked good right there. They get Correa called out on strikes, 1 away. That's Jack's 5th strikeout already. I'm just texting my dad. Anyway, 1 out with nobody on. Yeah, we just need Flaherty to pitch good. Well, eventually. I think we're going to hit the second time through on Eric Getty. We usually do. But more RISP problems. Stupid Sweeney and Baez. Two away. Altuve pops out. We usually destroy Eric Getty when we play him. Who, Altuve? Yeah, he's got a hilariously small strike. He's only 5'6". He's not that big a guy. Maybe 5'5". You know, Joe, I've heard it's Jose Altuve is like 3'4". Like, not even kidding. I've seen proof or definitive evidence that Jose Altuve is 2'5". And that'll be the third out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third, 0-0 score. Keith Torres Carpenter. Cafeteria massa. There's there's a ton of different cafeterias. Yeah, Altuve's 4.5 inches tall, dude. I've seen him in person. I've met him. He's literally a millimeter tall. Like Altuve is about the size of an ant. What's up, Go Lions? But he's good at baseball, and it's very annoying. No, Altuve is not that big, dude. Elves are like 3.5 foot tall sometimes. So I never understood why anyone would be afraid of an elf. I'd just slam it on the ground really hard, and it wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Like now what? Like now what are you gonna do about it? Astra. No chance to trade any players. You think the Tigers will make a trade? Or do you mean like football? You knocked over the elf on the shelf and on accident cried for like an hour. Yeah, because now you weren't going to get any Christmas presents. I bet you didn't get very many presents that year, did you? Like, actually, that was the year I got my first Xbox and a whole bunch of other good shit, Rob. My family isn't broke like yours. You just say some wild, mean shit. It's like I did get an Xbox that year, believe it or not. Well, if they trade, they can't like I don't think you can use anybody you trade for after the deadline to the 1-2. I'm telling you, throwing it right down the middle works a lot in baseball. That'll be a fly out, one away. Here's Torres. My name is Gleyber Torres, and I don't do nothing. No, I was calling myself broke, Fernando. I just thought it'd be funny if you were 6 and you actually got an Xbox that year. Gleyber Torres is the Gerard Mayo of second baseman. By the way, it's 0-1. When I hit my funny bone, I laugh like the Joker. It happened to me one time in public, and this weird guy, Australian guy, came up to me and he's like, "Oi, mate, my name is Heath Ledger." And I was like, get away from me, pedophile. And I ran away. And he's like, "I'm going to steal that from my Joker laugh." And I was like, "Okay, pedophile, stay away." And then, lo and behold, I seen Batman later on. I was like, damn, he really did steal my laugh, that creepy pedophile. Anyway, 2 away. Here's Kerry Carpenter. Bottom of the third, 0-0 score. Tigers hoping to get a run sometime soon. Yeah, it happened. For real. I've literally never lied in my entire life. Anyway, here's the brother of Sabrina Carpenter, Kerry Carpenter. The thing about their family, it's weird a little bit, is like he's super tall, she's super short. They're kind of like a weird family, right? I know that they are related. Trust me. 2-1. Don't look anything up. Phillies are already up 5-0. Jesus Christ. On Seattle too. That's not an easy team to beat the shit out of. 2-1. 2-2, called strike. Why are we taking good pitches like that to hit? He's gonna strike his bitch ass right out. We would get shut out by Spencer Arrighetti. His only good start in his career is going to be this game. 3-2. Yeah, at least he hasn't swung at any bad pitches. And he walked. Ah, there we go. That's good. All right, we'll take a walk. 2-out walk. We'll see what Riley Green can do. Maybe he won't strike out this time. Maybe he hits himself a little green bomb. Would this be number 30 if he hits it? Yeah, let's see number 30, Riley. Let's see it, my boy. Crack this shit. Pow. Ball one. They're pitching around him. You can't pitch around everybody. All right, come on. We need a big hit. For the one time. And he swings at a ball. 1-1. They might have called that a strike anyway. Wasn't low enough to where it's a low breaking ball. You can get away with getting those called for strikes. By the way, it's 1-2. Well, that sucks. Tom's going to be wasted. Actually, that wouldn't be that many. It'd only be 6 now. I guess 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Potentially 7. That's not that many. Unless you do for the top half, too. 1-2. So if the Tigers don't score in the top of the 4th, you have to do a jello shot. And at least he hit the ball. All right, yeah, he drove it deep. He had a pretty good shot there. It wasn't a bad hit. Just didn't get quite enough of it to hit it out. Little bro got to hit the weight room. Sheesh. Walker, Cartini, and Diaz. Yeah, jello shots. Have you never done jello shots? Sometimes people make alcohol shots in jello and drink them that way. It's pretty fun. It's a much easier way to drink liquor than, drinking it, because that shit sucks ass. Yeah, you could have a lot of fun with those. Too young. Yeah, that's what it is. It's for, it's for people 21 and older. Drinking before then, you'll go right to prison. Now, and I'll be the one to turn you in. Ask Fernando about it. How many years you do, Fernando? 3, 4? The Cubs have fallen off. Dude, I don't know what happened to Pete Crow Armstrong. You did 9 years? Yeah, I remember when I turned you in because you were doing jello shots when you were 10. The FBI came and threw him right in federal prison. The DEA killed him. Yep, Fernando's dead. Yeah, you also didn't do 9 years in prison, Fernando. So fuck you, man. Whatever. Anyway, top of the 4th. Walker, Cartini, and Diaz do up. Let's hope we can get these guys out. These are some pretty good power hitters do up. And now it's like, you don't know shit about me, bro. I was in juvie for a day. I don't drink alcohol actually at all. Well, I do like. I'll have a drink if I'm out with everybody. You know, if I'm out with like with a bunch of the friends and shit, or if I'm out with a chick and she wants to drink, I'll be like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll drink then. I ain't gonna look like a bitch. But I don't typically drink though. Damn, that's a leadoff hit. The office in like second grade for someone calling fat. Damn, you're a pretty mean person. You only drink water or soda. That's pretty cool. Ball one. Let's hope for a double play here. First baseman and a catcher. This is a pretty good op to get a double play. I don't think the Blue Jays are in this game. Are they even playing today? Ball two. That's crazy. Those pitches were strikes for our hitters. Especially that second pitch there. I'm surprised that was called a ball. They were giving that to the other pitcher all half of this entire game so far. You want the Tigers to win for your parlay? Fair enough. Playing Pittsburgh. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Oh, that's not a hard game. 2-1. 2-2 called strike. Like Coke. Nice. Cool. Anyway, 2-2. Come on. He strikes out swinging. All right, nice. Good way to start off. Now a double play. We're out of this inning. Here's Diaz, a very likely candidate to also hit into a double play if he puts it on the ground. Not that he's like a bad hitter. I don't mean it like that. It's just, you know. Some guys are just more prone to be double play guys if they hit it on the ground. And for some reason, the Astros run 3 of them right in a row in the lineup. And I have never. That reminds me when the Tigers used to run fucking Fielder, Cabrera, Fielder, and Martinez in a row. And the funniest way to organize a lineup. See what I mean? Like, why would you put 3 guys who can hit into double play? Like, you know what I mean? That was the easiest called double play of my life. He hit it on the ground, and the Tigers, with Colt Keith at third base, just turned a double play. Yeah, that's, by the way, that's what you call, that's why you don't put a first baseman, a catcher, and then a guy who plays catcher, I believe catcher or first base with Diaz. We used to hit into so many double plays because of a situation just like this when we had Cabrera, Martinez, and Fielder. Or Cabrera, Fielder, Martinez. Very good job by Flaherty to get the double play, and good job by the defense. You spent $20 on lemonade stand for charity because it was the only cash you had. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, pink lemonade rules. Strawberry, anything kind of strawberry lemonade. Yeah, it's pretty good. Good for the soul. Sucks you had to pay $20 for lemonade. How do I think the Patriots will do this year? Playoff team. I think we'll win 10 or 11 games. Will that actually be a playoff record? Maybe. I hope so. We should win 10 or 11. We look like a good team. We look pretty solid. And if we make one big trade here for either Hendrickson or McLaurin, I think that puts us over the edge. And I think we'll beat a lot of teams this year. I think adding back McDaniels is probably going to be one of the biggest dividends for how the year plays. You only drink Diet Dew and milkshakes. Or you skip Bayless. How many cases of Diet Dew did you put on that? Well, that's what happens when you drink a lot of liquids. You gotta go pee. You gotta get the shit out of there so your bladder doesn't explode into a million pieces and you die of bladder blown up itis. Very, very violent disease. 0-1 to Torque. It's Torque, Perez, and Dingler. Bottom of the fourth, it's 0-0. Because Josh McDaniels is a very good play caller, play designer, offense designer. He's just a bad head coach. Hey, if we can get Parsons, Hendrickson, or McLaurin, or one of maybe two, I would be very happy with either of those pickups. Any of those, really. Either was a bad word. We ran a draw on 3rd and 10 and got a first down, dude. That shit was electric. 1-2. Set up for the complete pass, and all of a sudden we run a draw with Henderson right up the middle, dude. It was a thing of fucking art. Thing of art. Torkelson strikes out on a tip, 1 away. We're not scoring off here. Damn, that sucks. And he's only at 50 pitches. We're getting lit up tonight by this dude. Which means naturally we're going to score 7 runs off Hunter Brown tomorrow afternoon. You know that's how that works, right? We're probably going to beat the dog shit out of Hunter Brown. I feel decently confident about a take like that, too. Oh, and 2. 1-2. Mrs. Lowe. I have to use the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. It'll take like 2 seconds. Got pissed. It's 2-2. I didn't even miss the at bat. What are we gonna see? What's water poisoning? Oh yeah. You'd also don't want to do that. He's trying to get something. Few fouls. 2-2 count. Maybe a little Perez bomb to be rewarded. It is high. It is deep. It is ball 3. 3-2. It is high. It is far. It is foul. Anyway, another 3-2 coming up after yet another foul by Perez. We'll see the 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Quite the little battle. Nice job by Paris to jack the pitch count up, though. Come on, win your bet. Hooray! Oh, Perez bomb. We called it. 1-0 Tigers. Huzzah! The old radar never goes to fail for Rob. It's like a deep sensory machine that goes off and call everything all the time. Hooray! 10th of the year for Perez, and now we're up 1-0. That was nice. All right, we score first. 1-0, bottom of the fourth. We got a run now. Yeah, I mean, it was very obvious when you hit like 7 fouls in a row, and everything otherwise that's thrown at the ball, and then like Cameron 100%. He just needed to time it just a little better, and he finally figured it out. Nice piece of hitting to right center, and he clobbered it to right center too. He is, but today he had a good hit. Did he not play yesterday? Question: did Perez play in yesterday's game? If he didn't, that explains why he got a hit today. He plays much better when he doesn't play every single day. Just a verifiable fact. Yeah, we're up 1-0. We finally got a run in this game. It's been kind of a pitcher's duel. 1-2. Yeah, no one cares. It was very obvious we were going to lose that game. That's why I also didn't care that I was going to miss it. I was like, yeah, we're going to lose this game. Game 4 of a series. Minnesota Twins Hall of Fame game. It was going to be brutal for us. Very losable. Chris Paddock seems to only pitch bad to the Twins. It's very weird. I don't know. Hell yeah, McKenzie. He finally got another one. 2-2. And Dingler strikes out swinging. Here's it's Trey Sweeney. Well, I don't know. Maybe Sweeney will hit a home run now. That'd be funny. Little Sweeney bomb. By the way, if you guys haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. I see we're at 25. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very kindly. Bottom 4, 1-0 Tigers. Nobody on, 2 away for Trey Sweeney. And he's out on the very first pitch. He gave it a ride. He almost actually homered. That's about as close to a Sweeney. Damn, I almost called 2 home runs in 1 inning. That'd have been crazy. Well, he gave it a ride, but, it kind of fell just a bit short, so. Smith, Melton, and Pena, 8, 9, and 1 due up. Hopefully, Flaherty can kind of shut it down and keep the momentum on our side. Damn, Fernando, you're about to lose your mod, bro. That's the second time in a week, bro. I should get irrationally mad at you. All right. There we go. Yeah, Fernando, are you? Dude, are you serious? Fernando be the type of dude who be like, yeah, I'm in. I got my Hogwarts house is Ravenclaw because I'm smart. That's the type of dude Fernando is. Like everyone else wants to be in the other ones, but I like to be in the one with all the smart people. I don't know why. I'm just different. I don't know. Rockies are bad. Versus in White Sox. Yeah, I mean they're both bad. So, do you see Kirk Gibson play Idol of the Tiger Hero for the Dodgers? What? No, I don't. I'm not sure what you mean by that statement, but no, I didn't. 0-1. That's a very confusing statement, Hubertus. I'm not gonna lie. We just need to sweep everybody. Oh yeah, Mackenzie, that'd be idea, but I don't think it's realistic. 1-2. No, I've already accounted for 1 out of 3 versus the Guardian or versus the Astros. We could win the School Ball Start too, but um, we're following my ways to have a very strong lead heading into September. We had 19 games remaining in September at some point, and so far we've gone on a pace to go 12-5 or 12-7, which is exactly what we need to go. Because Cleveland's doing much worse than I thought they would. So we don't need to stress it as bad. We're perfectly fine. We may even get to a 10-game lead before the end of the month again. By the way it's going. Cleveland's kind of imploding on their starting pitching right now. 0-1. And we're kind of finding our mojo. We're winning exactly the games that we need to. Again, we needed 2 of 3 versus the White Sox, 3 of 4 versus Minnesota, and we are in very good shape right now. In my opinion, anyway. We don't, and again, and when I did the 12-7, I accounted for us only winning a single game against the Astros. Just one. Yep, that's all I accounted for. And if we win more than that, I'm gonna be like, dude, we're doing so good right now. Oh yeah, Fernando, you're fine. We know it was an accident. 1-2. So I don't care like about losing 1 to the White Sox or losing 1 to the Twins because it's kind of something you can afford to do. You don't have to sweep everybody. Winning series is idea. Sometimes you just might not be able to. Just don't get all stressed about it. 2-2. We're kind of starting to heat back up at the right part of the year. We're kind of kicking into gear right now. Dude, that's how it always is. YouTube is really shitty. YouTube live streaming is kind of weird. It's the interface sucks. 3-2. Come on, getting out. 1 away, 2 away as he gets a second strikeout looking this inning. Was he at 8 strikeouts? Yeah, Flaherty's got 8 strikeouts right now through 4 and 2/3. He's at 71 pitches though. So if he don't get it quick out here, he's at a lot of pitches through 5 innings. I'd say so. I'd say we're out of it, depending on how everything goes. But yeah, we're definitely kind of out of the bad slump. We're just kind of weirdly inconsistent right now. And again, I'll hold on to my theory that the Tigers were playing bad on purpose. Well, not really on purpose, but they were kind of playing in a way that didn't fuck them up. Yeah, it will feel pretty weird watching the Patriots win a Super Bowl on ABC. Yeah, but it's 2025 right now, Cameron. And that'll end the inning. We'll be heading to the bottom of the 5th. It's 1-0 Tigers. That'll be a ground out. All right, I'm gonna step out real quick. I'm gonna rip a dart a few times. It'll be Baez, Keith, and Torres due up. Baez, Keith, and Torres due up here in the top half or the bottom of the fifth. 1-0 Tigers. Let's see if we can add to the lead here against Spencer Spaghetti. I'll be right back. Two one, 3-1. All right, good at bat so far. Good start. And Torres will walk. Nice job. 2 on, 1 out. We got Jack Flaherty's pitching a gem right now. Ranger Suarez on fire. That's good for the Phillies. 2 on, 1 out. Here is Kerry Carpenter. Let's hope for a big hit. He can change the complexion of this game right now. I'm trying to save half a lap of gas to make it to the end of the NASCAR game. That's not good, Fernando. Oh, Flaherty, yeah, he's been locked down. I think he just hit at least a double. Hell yeah, he doubles in all the runs. Or triples in all the runs. That's a triple for Mr. Carpenter into right field. That'll make it a 3-0 Tigers lead with the runner at third and only 1 away. Kerry clears the bases in a way we haven't seen yet this year. His first triple of the season. Oh, they gave him a double and he took third on the score. Damn. Here's Riley Green with the runner at third and a 3-0 Tigers lead. This is the situation where Riley Green hits home runs. By the way, this exact situation is where Riley Green does all his damage with home runs. Tigers are up by a decent amount of runs, a guy on, and I believe he just hit a home run. Did I call it? Do I get credit? Ta-da! For my next trick, his 29th of the year for Riley Green. It's now 5-0 Tigers. Ah. That's my shine right there. That's 2 in 1 game, baby. I called the Patriots pick on the Patriots stream. I called a touchdown play. I'm all over the place right now. I think I just got ESPN. All right, well, we're up 5-0 now here in the bottom of the 5th. Nice job by Carpenter to triple in 2 runs, and Riley Green puts the exclamation point on the inning with a home run. It's 5-0 Detroit. Gibson won World Series for Tigers 84 and 88 with Dodgers, hitting high pitch home run. He was injured. No, I know about that. Yeah. No, I did not know about Rock Band's, but I have to look into that still, Hubertus. I'm sorry. I've been pretty busy lately. They're busting Eric Getty. What? Yeah, that's typically what we do. We kind of beat up on Eric Getty. And, my dad just made a funny comment. He's like, dude, the Tigers score so fast and suddenly. Oh, yeah. Are the Astros not playing good lately? Big money? I think Hader wants to retract his statement of a postseason rematch. I think he's hurt right now, actually. Step Brother is a fun movie. Oh, 1. Green is for your fantasy. That's super helpful. 0-2 here to Torque. Good luck to the Bengals. You never watched it? Oh, it's a good movie. You should watch it. You'll probably have a good laugh. I just got swept by the A's at home. Oof. One, 2. Well, that's good for us. This is exactly what we needed to hit a team in a slump. I mean, we're probably not much better, Tom. What are we, like 6-4? I guess that's better. 2-2. You're up 9-0 on your opponent now. Nice. That's what's up. 2-2. Three, 2. Fouled away. We'll have another 3-2 coming up. Uh-oh. If he throws another strike, I think Torkelson probably homers. Tigers are 7-3. Oh, never mind. We're doing pretty good. We've been on a roll. That is why we're like 8.5 up on the division again. Things are kind of more comfortable. We are 20 over 500. What cannot be good? They walk Torkelson. Dude, that's all anybody does anymore is walk Torkelson. What a bunch of pussies. Here's Perez. He homered his last at bat. The walk. Walking's good. It's fine. Puts the guy on. Worst thing you can do as a pitching unit is walk a guy. Always comes back to burn you. Walks and errors, those are the things you don't want to give up. Especially errors. You almost always get burned on an error because it should have been an out. Walks are, you can kind of get around them. I'm going to go get some pop right now. I didn't expect this inning to take this long. I'll be right back. Oh, sweet. Perez singles. Runner will get over to third. Still only one away here in the inning. Now up is Dylan Dingler. The Tigers score very quickly. We had a triple that scored 2 runs, and we hit a home run that scored 2. It was a very fast affair. This team just kind of fast scores. I don't know how to describe it, Fernando. It'll be 0-0 very fast for a lot of the game, and then you'll look up in the middle innings, and the Tigers will have done all their damage, and then the other team has to try to figure it out with 4 innings left. Wouldn't it be like the Red Wings are up 5-0 on the, the Dallas Stars? Yeah, Tigers score fast, Tony. They're a quick score team, and I saw it was like 0-0 a minute ago. Yeah, the Tigers just randomly score all their runs. It's very funny. And then we're not going to probably score any more runs after this inning because that's how the whole team goes. And that's going to be a stolen base by Perez because why would you throw the ball down? Runners at second and third. Carpenter had a 2-run triple, and then Riley Green hit a home run. Astros are their own worst enemy. They will be good to win the first playoff game. Pitching has and will be their downfall. Makes sense. Yeah, pitching is good. Is most teams' downfall in the playoffs. That's a ball in the dirt. Will it get the... Nope, it's not going to get the run in. 2-1. And it seems like the Tigers being patient is the way to kind of beat on the Astros in a pitching series. And the Tigers will be as patient as you need them to be. And Dingler lines out. Son of a bitch, that's a double play. Line out, double play. Doing good, D8. How you doing? Let's hope that doesn't fucking come back to burn us. Yeah, they won 2 at like 2017 and like 2020 or something like that, 2022. Correa, Altuve, and Sanchez due up here in the top of the 6th. Tigers strike for 4. It's 5-0. Let's hope Flaherty shuts it down and gets it to the bottom of the 6th. Great inning for Detroit. Could have been a little better, but a line out, double play, those happen. Did you see the almost unassisted triple play against Shohei Ohtani? You're an Indiana fan with the newfound optimism. Nice. Yeah, it happens. If you line out, it's very easy to hit and do a double play, let alone a triple. Like that's how you do that. A line out double play is one of those double plays where you, as a fan of the hitter, you can't even really get that mad. It's just like, fuck. It's just that, like literally, it's just all right. Have 2 on base hits with money on live on line on Astros. I'm sorry, Josh. McCullers is an injury load. Is he hurt right now? Correa, Altuve, and Sanchez. Correa has almost 2 hits. I mean, he's 1 for 2. Altuve's 1 for 2. They could both get 2 hits. No, and that's why the Tigers are getting rewarded right now. They play the game in the right way. They're just a really young team. All right, top 6. Hopefully, we get a couple nice shutdown innings here. Out of Jack Flaherty. This could be his last inning of work, depending on the number of pitches he throws. Were the Astros playing good ball yet in May? Because they're a slow start team. Strike 1. Oh yeah, Hinch is my favorite manager. I'm so happy we have AJ Hinch. I'm still stunned that the Astros didn't just do what the Red Sox did and fire Hinch and then bring him back as soon as he got unsuspended, like they did, like the Red Sox did with Cora. You know what I mean? I'm like, why the hell did they get rid of Hinch? He was like clearly like, of all the people that were guilty in Houston, he might have been like the least guilty party in that whole thing. But he is the manager, so he had to fall on the sword and eat a year. But like, why not just hire him back? That's a ground out, 1 away. Like, no Houston fan would have gave a shit. I'm from Michigan anyway, not necessarily right from Detroit, but like the Red Sox hired Cora right back after he was unsuspended. I thought that's what was going to happen. I was like, there's no way we're going to get Hinch. The Astros are just going to hire him right, and they didn't. Yeah, now Hinch is just happy being the Tigers manager for forever now. We're good. He didn't last a whole inning. Oof, Cameron, that's rough. Because the Patriots were the first football game I ever watched. And I picked almost all my sports teams based on that standard. I didn't give a shit about football until everybody was making a big deal about the Super Bowl when it was Patriots versus Panthers. So I was like, all right, I have no care about who wins this game. So my favorite team is whoever wins. That's how I had picked the Tigers, how I had picked the Red Wings, how I had picked the Pistons. I literally happened to get lucky to see all of those teams win. I could be a Mariners fan. I could be a Colorado Avalanche fan. I could very well be a fucking San Antonio Spurs fan. I have softnesses for all of those teams and I could be a Panthers fan. You know what I mean? It's just the games went 4 different ways. I'm like that with the Broncos. I was first pro game you ever remembered. Yeah, that's one of those things. Like I watched other football games, but the game that I remember like actively hoping a team won, it was the Patriots. I was like, oh, I hope these guys win. Because again, nobody wanted like in my time, like people were like not really sick of the Patriots, but a lot of people wanted the Panthers to win because they were kind of new. And then when everybody hated the Patriots versus the Eagles, I dug in and became it was more, I think, the year after defending the Patriots against like the Eagles shit. It was I was like, oh, I'm a fan of these guys. Yeah, Josh, I enjoy chatting with people. It's a good time. I appreciate the sub. Most likely wouldn't be watching the streams if the Panthers. Yeah, that's the craziest thing. I'd be a Panthers fan right now, arguing about how great Cam Newton is. 2-1. Won the Cup in 2022. Yeah. The Avalanche were the Red Wings' biggest rival, probably ever. Especially when I was growing up. I hate the Colorado Avalanche. Even though I have a soft spot for them, I'm happy they won that title, but fuck them. I'm not supposed to like them. like at all, being a Red Wings fan. They're like the devil team. 2-2 here on Sanchez with 2 away. Nice inning so far by the Tigers. Great job by Jack Flaherty. Great response inning. His best inning of the game comes as after we put up a 4 spot. That's called momentum stalling. That's how you keep the game on your side. I know I'm probably repeating this to people who know exactly about this, but if you don't know about baseball, if you follow up your team, just like football, Fernando, baseball is very much a momentum game. And I think you'll appreciate this. When your team scores a shitload of runs in 1/2 inning and you come out in the following next inning and you get a shutout, or like you completely blank them and you 1-2-3 them, that like completely fucks this game up for the Astros. Like they might be done now. Like they might score 2 or 3 runs, but like, you know what I mean? Jack's only at 82 pitches. He could come right out for the 7th inning if he can do that again. Avs and Wings. Oh, dude, Avs and Wings was literal war. If you guys like hockey, look up the Avs. If you're like kind of younger and you didn't get to watch it and you like hockey, look up some retrospectives or like some YouTube people talking about the Avs versus the fucking Red Wings in like the 90s. That was literally one of the greatest like rivalries maybe in hockey history. I might be biased though. Thanks for narrating the game. I drive for work and I live in Hey man, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. He may come out for the 7th, but I don't know if he'll finish it. Lang will probably pitch in he'll probably pitch in this game because we're up 5-0. I would imagine Lang will come in maybe the 7th, Kenny. We may see Alex Lang, by the way. He's back. Taylor Scott is now going to pitch for Spencer Spaghetti. Josh, at least the Tigers are a good pitching team. Even the goalies fought. Hell yeah, they did. It was awesome. Oh no, this guy's got the devil ERA. This is gonna go. I think Trey Sweeney's about to hit a home run. A 6.66 ERA versus Trey Sweeney. I don't know what's gonna. Do not let Kerry Carpenter see that ERA. Kerry will hit the biggest nuke we've ever seen if he has to face off against that number of an ERA. He'll hit a solo homer with every fucking power of his being just to eliminate that evil number from existing. 1-0. Flaherty was at like 20. Flaherty was at like 60 pitches. Flaherty was at 70 pitches after the 4th inning, dog. I don't know how he's at 82 right now. I'm not even kidding. He was working his way. I think we just homered. No way. Oh, no, it was a triple. Or no, he flew out. Okay. I thought he literally had just bombed one. Or did he? He did. He just hit a fucking triple. I told you guys there was some demonic entity on that fucking 6.66 shit. You can't come up in pro baseball with no 6.66 ERA. Half these guys are really devout Christians and shit. They're all going to hyper focus, be like, oh, hell no, Satan. And then they're going to hit it. I would watch the Wings with my grandmother growing up, and she hated the Avs. Yeah, all older Wings fans hate the Avalanche. It's like a birthright. You just don't like Colorado. I hated the state of Colorado growing up because of the Avalanche. I was like, that's a bad state with bad people in it. He grounded out. 2 down. Oh, never mind. That's 1 away. 1 away. Baez grounds out. Here's Colt Keith, who will probably hit a sac fly. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah. Flaherty hates the fucking Astros, doesn't he? Isn't Flaherty one of those pitchers that, like, dramatically hates the Astros for the cheating stuff? You don't really... Yeah, that makes sense, Kenny. That adds up. No. The Red Wings hated the Rockies on... that'll be a sac fly. Sweeney will score. Nice job by Colt Keith. You know what? Colt Keith has warmed on me, man. Anybody else? I don't. He's like a decent third baseman. We're up 6-0. My grandmother hated Franklin Roosevelt so bad he couldn't carry it. Damn. That's a pretty crazy hating. Keith has been quite the turnaround since they put his ass at the... Who would have thought that he's just a way better third baseman than any of the other positions he's played? So he's very good at third. Like, he's actually very passable. And that's good because we actually kind of needed him to do that. So, I mean, it works. I don't know. Again, he did play his entire minor league run at third base, so he should be better at it. It's just, again, the injury to the right shoulder was really bad. And it just went away. And you know what's funny? He's hitting a lot better since like he started playing third, which means that his shoulder was affected by the hitting situation. Or his hitting was affected by the shoulder situation. If you didn't know, he like destroyed his shoulder in the minors. And that's why they had him at second, first, DH. They really didn't know what to do. They really didn't know if he was going to be able to like throw ever again. Like, but all of a sudden, like something like clicked or cleared up, or like he stretched the right way. Yeah, I try to stream the Tigers every day. And we'll be doing football stuff soon too. But some days of the week I won't be able to because of school stuff starting up and everything like that. I'll be a little bit busy some nights. But yeah, like 3 or 4 times a week. At least. Arthritis? No, arthritis is just what you get for playing baseball. 2-2. Arthritis is the arthritis too. An automatic ball, it's 3-2. Yeah, I mean, well, Keith is a natural third baseman. But he blew his shoulder out. But I don't stream for very long, Josh. It's only like 2 hours at a time. Here's Kerry Carpenter. I'm going to guess this ball's probably going to be cracked. What's up, Wade? Everybody hates the drummers. Surprise chorus still has a job. Are you talking about, what do you mean the drummers? The cheaters? Oh, yeah, well, whatever. Wasn't there like 19 other teams implicated in this electronic sign stealing scandal, but the MLB sealed the records on everybody except the Astros? Kind of like they did with the steroid era, where they punished like 6 guys really publicly for like like I don't know, the baseball. I don't know. I feel like the Astros were scapegoated for that. I'm not gonna lie. Were they cheating? 100%. Were other teams cheating in the exact same way, in the exact same style, to the point where like the Red Sox got caught for the same thing, but nobody cared because they didn't win the World Series? Yeah, that happened. The Yankees got in trouble. The Royals were implicated. Like pretty much any team that was winning back in like the middle 2000s were stealing signs in the exact same way. I hate to be like the guy who reveals like the big thing. There's a reason why there are 19 like sealed records around this, and they'll never be released. You'll never know the full extent of like how many teams were doing what the Astros were doing. And that'll be a walk. Yeah, they didn't want to pitch to Carpenter at all. But is your week 1 NFL schedule as usual, where it's Pats at 1 p.m. and depends on who plays and what. Oh yeah, the Lions play Sunday Night Football, don't they? Kind of just depends on everything, but yeah, it'll be Patriots. I think the Lions play prime times week 1, so yeah, it'll be pretty much that. Oh, Ravens Bills. Yeah, I'll probably do that game. Melton is warming up. That makes sense. Top 7. Or no, we're still in the bottom of the 6. Holy shit. Oh. Fernando, I think week 1 I might go Lions Patriots and not do Sunday Night Football. I'm not too sure yet. 1-1. Only because I'm not. No one's gonna watch my channel for Sunday Night Football. But well, I'll figure it out. 2-1. I swear there are cicadas outside right now. I think that's that sound. Cicadas. 2-2. Is it cicada or cicada? I'm always a little I don't know why I always get a little stuck on that. Either way, 2-2. Cicada, I think that's right. Another foul ball. We'll have another 2-2. 2 down in the bottom of the 6. Melton's going to come in. That would make sense if they switch pitchers. Flaherty's just about done anyway. He's at 82. Two on, 2 out. Runners at first and second. Well, we're 73 and 53. We've had a really good year, man. I don't know. Really good. We've had a really good year. We were the best team in baseball until the Brewers started fucking everybody's asses. Like, you should look at it like this. The Brewers had to go on like a 15-game winning streak to just be 6 games ahead of the Tigers. Like, that's how good we were ahead. We were the first team to 30, 40, 50, 60 wins. And had we not completely shit our pants for about 3 weeks straight, we would have been the first to 70 and probably 80. We'd probably be the same record as the Brewers if we hadn't lost every game for like 2 weeks straight. And after the All-Star break, we were really bad post All-Star break. We lost like almost every game, and now we're good again. We've turned it around. We had one of the worst 2-week All-Star game things ever. What's up, Curtis? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. The quadruple gauntlet all day stream. Nah, I'm good, Fernando. Yeah, Tigers have had a really good year. Not with the 282. Yeah, he's had a good start to his career. Phillies are up 7-0. Sheesh. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. I'm gonna step out, finish that dart I was having on earlier. Just because this game's kind of getting out of control, and it's top of the 7th. I'll be right back in a sec. That way I don't also leave during the 5th inning or the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, Fernando, I'm not going to do that. Nice to see you as well. And the chart. What chart? I'll be right back. 2 seconds, everybody. 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. It's already over. Didn't mean to miss the whole thing. That was fast. All right. Well, what a turnaround for Jack Flaherty this evening. 7 innings strong. He strikes out 9, gives up just 3 hits, walks 1 guy. That's probably it for him tonight, I would have to imagine. He's at 90 pitches, so. Unless they have him come out and pitch the 8th, well, fuck it, why not? Bottom of the 7th for the Tigers, it'll be Torkelson, Perez, and Dingler. Yeah, really great start for Jack Flaherty. Kind of the start we were needing. If he can pitch like this down the stretch, we'll be a real fucking tough team to deal with. We're starting to kind of find our footing again. It's nice to see. All right, there we go. Yeah, they're starting to play better. Bombay. No, it's there's 2 cats that live at the apartment. My roommate's got 2 cats. They're cool. I was just making sure their food and water was good. I would imagine Jack's probably done after this inning. He's at 90 pitches. They could bring him out for a little bit of the 8th, but I don't know. Yeah, Hunter Brown versus Flaherty or Skubal. That's a good ass game. Will Tigers meet or Met Brewers and or Yankees still? I mean, Tigers could play the Yankees in the playoffs somewhere. Yeah, we don't have to play the Brewers anymore. Yankees, yeah, I think so. We play them again. It's 1-0. 1 sec. 2-0. Oh, base hit? Hell yeah, Torque has a single. Here's Perez. Tigers keep it going here in the bottom of the 7th. I'm excited about the Flaherty start. I hope that's a sign of something. And Flaherty lines out 2 away or 1 away. Plus, this could be a sign Flaherty's going to be pitching because he's been kind of leading up to this start where it's been better and better and better. And the Reds just beat him. Hell yeah, that's what's up. You guys prevented their 80th win. Sheesh. Oh, and 2 here on Dingler. Had a pencil bat. That would have been cool if he had a pencil bat, but you know. That would have been funny. Oh yeah, Fernando. Or is it being the Red Sox? I'd imagine. But the Brewers beat the Cubs earlier today. Yeah, I think so. 0-2. And Dingler will get a base hit. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Trey Sweeney. Kind of pouring it on here now. It'd be funny if Sweeney got another hit. I'd be like, damn, dude. Sweeney just can't be stopped against this specific guy. Called strike one. Hell yeah, Curtis. I think we're doing good on likes. What do we have, like 29? Oh, we're up at 39. Jesus, I was off by 10. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Very kind. Very courteous. Here's Sweeney. He's down 0-2. Braves are losing. That's not surprising. Ball one up. Oh yeah, Joel. Appreciate it. Good looking out. I charged my phone now. Shit. What do we got? 2-2. Balls in the dirt. Let's get the runners over. Nope. 2-2. It'll remain. Damn. They're just spiking. Appreciate y'all. Good looking out. 2-2. Come on, Trey. Fouls it off. We'll get another 2-2. I'm so happy that Turtleneck is back. Yeah, I'm hoping we get to see Alex Lang in this game. But now I don't know if they're going to waste him in a 6-0 game. That could be even more high scoring. Oh yeah, Tony. You had fajitas for dinner, Allison? Hell yeah, that's always tasty. 2-2. Oh, I think Sweeney just homered. Damn, dude, the Sweeney bomb. He actually did it. The fucking Sweeney bomb. The rarest home run you could possibly collect. Hell yeah, Mackenzie, good call. Fucking Trey Sweeney just hit a nuclear missile. It's 9-0 tie. All right, well, fucking his 6th of the year. Trey, he just 6 home runs. Yeah, but now we can play Trey Sweeney again. Hell yeah, even Trey Sweeney's back. All right, boys, we went. This is killer, dude. 9-0 Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, yep, pretty much, Hunter. Yep. Yeah, you pull Flaherty now after 7 strong. He's done. Rocky is 1.5 against current champs tonight. Anybody has that? I wouldn't take that. That's so crazy. Went to the UP and I had fish. Whitefish is awesome. Hell yeah. Baez a homer. Maybe. Brewers and Cubs doubleheader got postponed. The second game. 5 others what? I don't know. I have no idea, Joe, when he hit the other ones. Yeah, they play in Arizona, so it's late. It's 0-2 here on Baez. Damn, Baez and Torres are the only 2 guys without a hit in the lineup today. The UP's great. It's a hidden part of the state or the U.S. Yeah, Flaherty's every start has been building up to this, and now that we're at the end of the season, we're going to get the best version of Jack. I wasn't, Tony. I was one of the few fans who had no nerves about this team. I told everybody to calm down, that you should never believe what you've seen in, because again, the goal of most teams in June and July and the beginning of August is to tread water to 500. You don't want to tucker yourself out. You turn it back on in mid to late August, and then you dominate September, and hopefully that carries into October. That's when you turn it on. There's not a lot of people in the UP. Hey, Trey's been hitting. He's proven us everybody wrong right now. I've also been hyping him up every at-bat, saying Sweeney's going to hit a bomb. So, I don't know. I've also been supporting him. Pretty much big money. I mean, they've won 2 World Series. Seems like it, Joel. It's 1-0. Yeah, every team, no one's going to be perfect all season long. We've been the best team in baseball all season, and then we had a bad 2 months, like literally a bad month, really. And everybody gave up on us. Soaring Eagle. That's nice. It's a fun place. And Colt Keith hits his wow. Colt Keith hits a home run. It's 10-0 Tigers. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, we're fucking beating it. Is that 4? I think that is 4 home runs out of its offense. Yeah, we usually don't hit home runs like this and beat up on a team. They're gonna finally pull the pitcher here. Let's see. Perez hit a home run. Green homered. Sweeney homered. And Keith homered. Yeah, that's 4 in one game. Plus we have a triple and we have a double. Oh, we have 2 triples and a double. They ended up changing Carpenter's double into a triple. So Carpenter now has a triple, and so does Sweeney, and we have a double. We're all over the bats today, boys. This is a big-ass game. There are a lot of Bigfoots, probably. Colt Bomb. Yeah, it's been a fun one, Joel. You tuned in mid-April. That's pretty crazy. It took this long. Yeah. All right, for sure, Fernando. You have a good night, man. It was nice hanging out. Hell yeah, Beer Achilles. Most mercy to the Astros. The hitting coach heard my complaint. He did, Hubertus. Maybe Carpenter? No, there's no shot for it. We've only got the bottom of the 8th left to hit. Had a feeling this would happen. We knew we were going to win one game at least. Brian King is in the game to pitch. Yeah, no one on this team will be hitting for the cycle tonight. Well, that's probably game over, though. I don't see the Astros coming back in 2 innings now. Yeah, I'll probably at some point come up to the UP in my life. I'd imagine so. Rafael Montero. Yeah, I'm going to imagine it's going to be either Alex Lang or Montero will come into this game, or Tommy Canley. Well, I sure the hell did not expect this tonight. I expected us to win a game against this team, but not do this. We play the Royals next? Hell yeah, we'll beat the shit out of them. I'm hearing, well, yeah, Lang should come in a game like this. Completely no stress, first game in over a year. No, we're going to bring in to Alex Lang so we can get some stress-free work. See some major league hitting, and get him back out there. I'd love to see Mr. Turtleneck make his return tonight. Let him see some actual major league action where it doesn't matter what he does. Not Canely. Imagine a Torres bomb, dude. I'd shit my pants. Admit it. It's nice to have a laughter. Oh, it is. It's nice to actually beat a team pretty good for once. Because I think we all kind of came into this thinking that the Astros were going to beat the dog shit out of us this entire series, if we're all being honest. We all were like, well, at least we'll probably be able to win the school ball game. That's pretty good. 2-1. Month is in the division. Yeah, I think so. I think we play the Royals, then I think we play Cleveland or some shit like that. 50 likes. Oh, that's almost a record on this channel. 70 or something like that is the record. I don't know. I can look. I'll look after this inning comes to a close at some point. Here's Torres with a 2-2. Bottom of the 7th, Tigers add 4 more runs in this inning, making it 10-0. Well, you didn't need to repeat yourself, but yeah, Tom, I agree. Thunderstorms. It's supposed to start raining at some point near where I'm at. We'll see if it does. Tomorrow's supposed to be kind of shitty. And Torres strikes out. Well, we strike for 4. It's now 10-0 in the top of the 8th coming up. Royals and then A's, then Royals again. Yeah. Oh, the A's are going to suck. I don't want to play that. That's going to be annoying. Good ass game, Mackenzie. Nice to see. We're in the top of the 8th. Usually I'd leave a blowout, but since the blowout happened late in the game, I'm just going to finish the next 3 half innings that I have to watch. I think I can survive a blowout with 90 something wins. We'll hit 90 100%. Oh fuck. 10:05 starts. I'll have to actually I should go look at that. Tiger I actually need to go look at that. Let's see. Will I be able what games will I be able to and not be able to do? Won't be able to do Wednesday. I'll be busy that day. Should be able to do tomorrow. Don't know if I'll be able to do Friday. Should be good for these two, but unless something comes up, should be good for these. Though I don't think I'm going to do this one because I have to wake up really early on Wednesday and teach that morning. So I don't think I'm going to do that on Tuesday. Don't know if I'll be able to do that because I'll probably have plans. We'll see about the weekend. I've got class. Oh, maybe. We'll see. A lot of this is all. I'll have class that day. I won't be able to have class at that time. I don't know. We'll see when I actually get things going. But as always, classes kind of get screwy and mess up my availability and blah blah. Troy Melton's in. Nice. Troy Melton's coming in. All right. I teach college writing. Free curly fries, hell yeah. You love M-Perks at Myers. Nice, Kenny. Yeah, it's a 3-game set. And they get out on the very first pitch. It'll be a pop out. That's not the way you want to respond after a 4 spot. 1 away. Nice job by Melton to come in and get a first pitch out. Our pitching has been shut down. Hell yeah. Yeah, they made quite a few changes. Jones came into the game, and Ibanez came into the game. 0-1. Yeah, pitching's been phenomenal tonight. 1-1. Shaking that bad start off. Cool, LTS. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a nice app. And that'll be a ground out, 2 away. Melton versus Melton. Melton won. Believe it or not, Kenny, Melton won that Fair versus Melton. Oh yeah, LTS. Been a good game. No, they're probably not related. Well, actually, hold on. They kind of might. They might be. They kind of look. No, they don't. They don't look the same. Never mind. They look distantly related, though. They look like they could be related. No, Melton needs less innings. Like, part of the reason Melton's not a starter anymore is because of the innings issue this year, because he's never pitched so many innings in a season before. Like, that's a big part of the reason why he's not in the starting rotation anymore, despite clearly being good enough to start. 2-2. And we'll get a strikeout. Let's head to the bottom of the 8th. Last at bat for the Tigers. Hopefully Jones, Green, and Ibanez. Bottom 8. 10-0. Troy Melton's this year's crazy guy bullpen at it, who's just unhittable. He only threw like 9 pitches too, and he's probably not coming out for the 9th. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna rip a dart real quick, just because waste my time. I teach college writing. Freshman comp. I'll be back in 2 secs. All right, I'm back. Oh yeah, this is a 66-mile-an-hour slider. That's definitely position player. 2-1. Lang warming up. Oh, that's for sure, Allison. No worries. Alt strike. They're just calling whatever. Banez gets a base hit. What a piece of shit thing to do. Tiger's about to score runs off a position player like a bunch of demons. If we turn this into a long inning, I may dip out. Because at some point, this just gets mean. I better not see base hit attempts from any one of these assholes right now. It better be monster swings at the fence only. Or just fucking 2-0. Just end this game. What are we doing, guys? Thank you for calling anything near the strike zone a strike. That first pitch should have also been called a strike, in my opinion. Should be 1-2. Ah, come on, give him that one. You're giving him anything up close high. Why are you being an asshole about the fucking corner now? Well, now he's not even calling things that are very like, you could call that a strike. At least in my opinion, anyway. Bases loaded. Perez will walk. Called strike. See, now they're calling that a strike. I don't understand. That looks like it might be a double play. And it is. All right. Well, we'll head to the top of the ninth. All right. Well, Dingler just ruined our inning. The only Dingler hate party? Anybody want to join? We could have won this game like 14-0. Could have blew this team right out of the water. We could have been like, hell yeah, fuck you, Astros. No, that's a terrible, shitty thing to do. All right, though. Alex, oh, shit. The turtleneck has returned. Let's hope for a fast top of the ninth. It'll be a bunch of backups. Urias, Dubon, and potentially Sanchez. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, let's just end the game here. Let's just go home. Try again tomorrow. Tomorrow, Scooball versus Hunter Brown. It'll be a whole different energy. What's up, Allison? What's up? How does it? You guys got like Northern Lights stuff going on up there, Kenny? The Astros are fucking. What's up, ZNX? Yeah, that's how you been, man. Nice to see you. By the way, I'm probably gonna get out of here pretty quick after the game goes final. We'll be live again tomorrow for more coverage. Got some pink. Nice. That means you should have a nice ass day tomorrow. What's up, NORAD? NORAD, however you want to go. Love and life. Yeah, it's been a good day. We're back up. We're about to be 74 and 53, 21 over. A good spot to be. We have Lang returning right now. If Cleveland loses, we'll be like 9.5 up in the division. Things are starting to cook. Starting to turn back into that team we were just before June. And a single on a base hit. Ah, damn it. Yeah, we'll be covering football. We always do. Is my name weird? No, I like your name. It's cool. Swing and strike one. Let's hope for a ground ball. Maybe turn two. Uh-oh. Oh, that'll just be a fly out. Runner will have to return over to first because he took off on a hit and run, but that was broken. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Sanchez. Yeah, we'll be doing football like usual. Oh, they have a... Oh, no, Sanchez is hitting. Okay. You're a Guardians fan? Nice. Hopefully, good luck for you guys tonight. You guys are definitely going to need it. We're almost 10 wins ahead of you now. Runner advances to second on indifference. So in 1 on a swinging strike. That knuckle curve is looking nasty right now. What is indifference? They don't care. They just let you steal the base. By the way, it's 0-2. They just watch you go by. They're like, psh, whatever. One, two. Who's our friend, Joel or Wade? Ball in the dirt. It's 2-2. Come on, Lang. Oh yeah, Lang. Yeah, he's back. Ball 3. B2. Baseball, then football. Exactly, crazy weather guy. Yeah, when you're up this many runs, it kind of doesn't matter how the inning plays out. And it's fouled. We'll have another 3-2. What about you, NORAD? What's your favorite? I just throw it right around the middle of the plate. I don't think this guy's really going to do much with it, in my opinion. Fouled it away. It'll remain 3-2. A lot of knuckle curves. Football? Hell yeah. I'm guessing you're a Browns or something fan? Maybe a Bengals? Walked him. Damn. Here's Walker. Why it's good to use a guy in his first start in his first appearance in a while in a game like this. Let them kind of work through a few things if they need to. 2 on, 1 out. Ideally, yeah, hopefully. Bengals are on. Cleveland Browns. Oh, okay. Well, come on, Alex. What are we doing? There we go. That's a much better pitch. 1-1. Browns fan. Nice. I have an Old Lingus tattoo. It gets smacked every time the Tigers hit home runs and win games. I'm hoping to not feel it, but hell yeah. Crazy weather. That'd be idea. And that'll be another hit. Bases loaded. No, or 1 out. Kind of need some outs here or there, Lang. They should be better this year. They have more stability at quarterback. So we'll see if that helps them out. Or if it like kind of does nothing. Ball. Fuck. Hell yeah, Allison. 1-0. Come on. Strike 1. 1-1. Yeah, I'll be live for the Tigers. Yeah, should be. Yeah, DP ends the game. 2-1. Good. Just get some strikes and shit in there. Come on, team. 2-1. Yeah, how would the Tigers do? 2-2. Come on. Strike him out. Get him out. Do something. Oh, yeah. 2 away. Caratini strikes out. Here's Diaz now with the bases loaded, 2 out. Tigers up 10-0 here in the top of the ninth, trying to close the game out and take game 1 of the series and set up Hunter Brown versus Tarek Skubal tomorrow evening. Look for a quick pitch out here. And it looks like we'll get exactly that. That'll be a pop out or a fly out to end the game. Tigers will take game 1, GG to the Astros. We'll go 74-53, 21 over. Yeah, looking pretty good right now. Let's see. Flaherty went 7, gave up just the 3 hits, 1 walk, 9 Ks. Melton came in, gave up no hits, no nothing, just 1 K. And Lang came in, gave up 2 hits and a walk, but he stranded him with the strikeout. And yeah, we gave up no runs. The team shutout, team 5 hitter, pretty great game. Off, we had 4 home runs from Green, from Perez, from Sweeney, and from Keith. A triple from Keith from Carpenter and Sweeney, and Keith had a double. Yeah, I'll be doing at least game 2. Probably not game 3 for the 1,000th time. All right. I'm going to get out of here, though. I don't have anything else to talk about. This game kind of dragged on, and I really don't like finishing blowouts because I lose interest. Yeah, great. Yeah, that was a great game. Great win. Nice to see it. Nice to take game 1 of the series. Sets up Hunter Brown versus Skubal tomorrow. Hopefully we can win that one and maybe take the series and, set up a Wednesday sweep. See y'all next time. I'm going to get out of here. You can show up whenever you want, Allison. I don't care. Have a good night, everybody. Good luck, Eric. Good luck to your team tonight. Hopefully y'all lose. All right. Well, thank you guys for a fun stream. I'll be back. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night. As always, go Patriots, or go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And yeah, have a good night. Peace out, and go Tigers. Bye-bye.